Come on, let me do this.
All right, you're live. Hey. Go ahead.
Happy St. Patty's Day from us up here in Lancaster. And this is the birthplace of the name Lick My Soul. What?
Yes,
Anyway.
tell the story.
So, we've been contemplating what to call our summer tour. And we thought of names, but as we were perusing all the local pubs, they got some good pubs up here.
Bubs?
Bubs.
They got some good bubs.
They got great
here.
pubs here. The pubs here are amazing.
Okay. So tell the story.
We were eating dinner, and we had a window seat, and I was watching this man.
We were at Federal Tap House. They have one in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which has live venues, but this one doesn't have it. But it was really good food. Really big place. So we're in the window seat, and
I see this man walking the sidewalk, and his beard went down this long. And I went, wow, how cool would that be? You could tickle your nipples. So
with your beard.
With your beard. You could take your shirt off and go, and then we expanded on that. We did circles. You could circle your nipple. Circle your
wiper. So let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
So we came to Lancaster because this is the birthplace of Lick My Soul. The first trip we took together, we came to Lancaster because I had tickets to the Hailstorm concert up here. So we came up and we had a good time. And we passed a shoe store. It had a giant picture of a shoe. And I don't know, Iggy said something like, hey, I'll lick your soul. So from then on, every picture I posted, it was like the Lick My Soul tour. So that was even before the band started. So then, shortly after that, we started the band. And he was like, what should we call the band? And I said, well, obviously we got to call it Lick My Soul. So, Lancaster, it has special meaning for us. So, a couple of months ago, we're on Reverb Nation, and I realized that a band called Fierce made us one of their favorites on their Reverb Nation page. Which, by the way, my nephew's band is one of my favorites on mine. Anyway, so I contacted her, and I thought, well, I'm like, that's really cool. You made us one of your favorites. That's awesome. So we started talking. So they're from Lancaster, and they happen to be doing a show tonight, and we haven't been away together for a while, so we needed to take a little trip. Why not? Come up to Lancaster for St. Patty's. Go see Fierce. Fierce is a band of all women. They're all, like, late 50s. And they're killing it. They are rocking it. The show was amazing. So much fun.
It was. Actually, it was.
So that's the reason we came up. But, tickle your nipple tour.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I had a beard that was that long, I could do all kinds of kinky things with the beard on my nipples.
So we get done watching Fierce, and we're walking around town, and the clubs that we wanted to go to that we had been before, the lines are around the block. So we just went back to Federal Tap House, got a beer, got something to eat, and our server has a beard. It's down to here. So he walks up and I said, hey, listen, if you grow your beard a little bit longer, you could tickle your nipple. And he was like, I have never heard that before. That's something to think about. I'm going to grow my beard. We were dying.
So, there's all things you can do. Getting back to, again, there's, you can just tickle them. All right? You can do the circle. You can hit the bad one. Bad nipple, bad nipple. Remember, I got a beard.
Yeah, try and picture that.
You could do the drag. You could drag your beard over your nipple. Or you can do the horsetail or the windshield wiper, which is... So, when you see us advertise the Tickle Your Nipple tour,
yeah,
you will know the origins.
So,
and it grew out of Lancaster, just like the name of the band.
These things just happen. We don't ask for it. The universe just goes, boom, that's what you're gonna
Would
do
you
this
tickle
year.
my nipple? With your ponytail. Oh, okay.
I tickle my back with my hair. So it makes perfect sense to me that if you had a beard, it feels good.
Can you
I
imagine?
do it every night before I go to bed. I tickle my back with my hair. And well, I've always had short hair, so because I have long hair, I just do that.
Can you imagine interviewing Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top and go, I just have a question.
I think he tickles a little bit more than his nipples.
You
know what I'm saying? That's a long beard. I'm just saying that beard's way down here.
He tickles his bowls, He puts his beard down there and he tickles his bowls.
What is wrong with you?
You could actually wash your nipples. You could put soap in the beard and just wash the nipples, wash the nipples, wash the nipples.
Anywho, it's twisted, I know, but that's how we entertain ourselves.
Yes.
So
all of you guys out there, and ladies if you have it, have beards this long.
Ladies.
Tickle your nipples.
What?
It's good. I do like the windshield wiper. But don't do it too long. You'll chafe them.
So Lancaster has been fun and interesting, obviously. It's a good thing that we are both equally twisted. That's all I've got to say.
You call it twisted.
I do.
Everybody else.
That's not a bad thing.
Oh.
To me, that's a good thing.
I'm wearing my kilt.
We have many compliments about our kilts. This is not a kilt, people, but the Lancaster people. Stand up. Thought we were nice with our kilts. They were appreciating it.
So one other thing I came up with while we were imbibing in great beverages.
Imbibing. Is that an actual word?
Yeah, imbibing.
I'm going to Google that
So
when we get done with this.
When you're imbibing.
Someone asked him if he was Irish. I said through osmosis. Anyway.
So if I were to have electric surgery?
Wow.
Elective surgery. Elective, that's surgery that's electrified.
You don't want electric surgery.
Oogie boogie oogie. It's electric surgery.
It's electric.
Anyway, I would have my bladder expanded.
Oh yeah, we talked about this as well.
Instead of having this little bladder,
it'd be like a gallon.
Big bladder.
It'd be like a gallon. Can you just put a gallon jug in there? Because
So maybe they could put a bladder of like a bear in you.
How do you know a bear has a giant bladder?
It starts with B.
That makes no sense.
A bear bladder.
Doesn't mean it's big.
Bear bladders
it's probably
are
the size of a walnut. You don't know.
They're like 7 foot.
That doesn't
Bear
mean their
bladders
bladder is
better.
big.
Say that
Somebody Google that, please.
Bear bladder. Bear bladder.
Bear bladder.
Yeah.
For your beer.
For your beer. A beer bladder. A better beer batter.
Wait, what?
Rubber.
No.
Yes.
No, beer batter, which was on my fish and chips that I had today.
When we saw the guy with the big.
Different than bear bladder. Wait a minute.
Bear batter is better beer. Bear batter,
beer batter is good for deep frying stuff.
Bear bladder is good for drinking beer.
Well, we don't know. How big is a bear bladder? You don't.
It's gotta be.
You don't know. Just because he's 7 feet tall doesn't. Look, you gotta do your research first.
We know a bear shits in the woods. Does it pisses in?
Does he? Or does he shit in the woods, shit in the road and kick it in the woods?
How does I know how a bear bladder?
He doesn't know that would be sufficient. It doesn't make sense to me. Do your research first. You're just like picking. That's like saying a whale bladder.
That would be awesome. You would just be a big bladder. With a little tiny thing at the end.
Good mugga. Seriously. Do you know how to English? Listen, son. Alright, first of all.
Do you know how to English?
Why are you still up? Okay?
That's like English.
What do you mean, do you know how to English? Do you know how to English?
Do you know how to English?
I do not know that.
It's Saturday. He's up on Saturday.
That's true. It is Saturday. Alright, fine. It's not even midnight yet, right?
I don't know.
That's just a bracelet, not a watch.
It's 3 studs past a stud.
To review, Lancaster, I had no idea was this awesome. See, last time we came here, we stayed out just outside of town, and we had to drive into town. If you get a hotel right in town and walk around, there's so much stuff. There's the Village Ed played at like 30 years ago. Although tonight they just had a DJ. It was
1942.
It wasn't a good DJ like radio. It just like that kind of stuff. A bunch of young kids, so we didn't go in there. But the place that we went to last time, I forget what it was called. 360 Club?
I thought it was called Bear Bowder.
Good Lord. But they have a lot of original stuff in there. That place, you couldn't even touch the door. The line was up and down the block. You couldn't even get in there. Point being, there's more to Lancaster City than I realized. There's a lot of stuff to do here. So we're kind of hoping to come back soon and check out other things.
And buy a bear bladder.
We're going to beat that one with a stick, I'm sure. Anyway, so it was a good time, and we've got the 2018
Tickle.
tour name for Lick My Soul this year. It's Tickle Your Nipple Tour 2018. Because I don't know.
Try.
I'm a teen and it's Saturday. Why wouldn't I be up this late? Listen, man. Whoa. Radio. Come on, man. Anyway. So, thanks for tuning in. It was a great time here in Lancaster. We're just gonna enjoy the rest of the evening and hit some shops before we leave tomorrow.
And we hope to see you all on our Tickle Your Nipple Show tour thingy.
Wow. Yeah.
And you can ask me how the bladder's going.
It's not going to go anywhere. It's kind of a good idea, but sort of not really. I don't know. We'll have to do research on that one.
Okay. I'll ask a couple surgeons at work if it's a good idea. If we can expand, like you put stents into like your arteries.
Like just make it bigger instead of making it.
Yeah, you put stents in the arteries around your heart. They put a metal mesh.
It up, right?
So just put a metal mesh into your bladder, and just like
just
so it holds more.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
It
have to
makes
pee
perfect sense.
Yes.
It really does.
Thank you. That was my idea.
Yes, it was.
And the guy in the bathroom when we were peeing, and I suggested it, thought I was.
Why are you talking to the guy in the bathroom?
Because
like,
we were peeing. I was like, wouldn't it be
did you
cool?
make eye contact? Because
No.
that's weird.
No.
All right. Good.
No,
Don't
see, this is the difference. He had to unzip his pants, and all I had is a kilt, so I just walked
You
over.
just did like a curtsy, like.
So I went like this to him. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just expand your bladder, you know? And he's like, whoa, that's pretty good. I'm not... so wait a minute. I'm done here.
Can you demonstrate that again?
Yeah.
Because
You just go like this. You always get the handicap urinal. The handicap urinal is lower, okay? So if you go in the men's room, you get the two high ones and you get the low one. So when you wear a kilt, you just like walk up to the low one and you just go. So he's sitting there peeing. I'm going, wouldn't it be great if we could just expand your bladder so you could hold more? And I never met the guy in my life. He was laughing. It was good.
It's funny. It is funny.
But I don't think he
I'm
liked
not gonna lie,
to
that's
tickle my nipple thing.
No.
That didn't go over well. He liked the bladder.
Well, you were in the bathroom, you know. Don't talk about nipples in the men's room. Don't do that. Don't ever do that.
So guys, you know, if you're too manly to wear a kilt, next time you go out and you're like bar hopping or drinking, wear a kilt, man. It's easy. And that's it. It's good.
All right, well.
Except when it's cold. My balls were cold.
It was kind of chilly out there.
The air was coming up, you know.
Yeah.
So when we walked in the sidewalk, I made sure I went over a heated vent often.
It was all Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, it was,
Oh.
I had my heels on.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. that's what we've been doing. So, we'll see you next time.
Tickle your nipple.
Tickle your nipple.